Hey there, Virgos. My name's Jessica. I'm going to be doing your intuitive tarot reading for September. This is general, so it could be money, love, career, family, friends, whatever. So let's see what's going on. Happy birthdays to all the Virgos out there. What message do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the month of September? Message in a bottle. These are little messages you're going to get from the universe, little things, little signs. So be really attuned to what's going on around you. I feel like you might be getting a phone call that could change a lot of things in your life. Messages as well, like text messages and stuff. You might be talking more to different people at this time. I also want you to be really aware to songs you might hear on the radio, little signs from the universe telling you everything's going to be okay, or that if you have a question, one game I like to play is I go through the radio station on my car, and I ask a question, I stop, and then I listen to the song to see if there's an answer in it. So this is about elemental messages, nature communication. Again, the universe is trying to speak to you. And I know that that's kind of a boring message that you're getting, but it came twice. So let's get started. What message do you have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for their birthday season in September? What message do you have for the Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising in September? Okay, for some of you, it's that dream. It's that I want to invest my time. I want to invest my energy into something. You might not see another, maybe a younger Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus coming into your energy field. All right, we have the Lovers. Great, beautiful beginning. What are you trying to make a decision about? Is it a person? Is it a job? Is it a place that you're going to live? Is it something very simple from what am I going to have tonight for dinner? But the Lovers is about that decision. And one thing about the original Lovers card on the Rider-Waite is that there is an angel above them. So they are divinely guided. And again, I want to go back to these messages in a bottles and nature communication. If you are trying to make a decision, it might be good for you to take some time and go for a walk. Allow the universe to send you messages and be open to receiving those. And then what is challenging you could have somebody that is very manipulative around you, Gemini or Virgo. This is also your card. Leo got their own card in this challenge position as well. So I'm thinking a lot of people are getting in their own way. This is feeling like you can't create something new or feeling stalled. Wow, you got a lot. You've already got 3 major arcanas, which is great. There you are again, the Hermit, right? You're taking some time away. You're overthinking things maybe. You could be overthinking a decision, perhaps about another Virgo or a Gemini. If the Magician is in the challenge position, once you make that decision, I feel like you're going to be able to manifest and create what you want, which is this. You're going to be able to create what you want. But it's what you got to make that decision. So you're probably thinking about what the best course of action is here. 2 of Cups, this could be a love relationship. 2 of Cups could also talk about sisters, partners, work colleagues, boss, and generally though the 2 of Cups they see eye to eye on things. They work together pretty good. 6, 7 of Pentacles. You've really been saving up. You've been stocking your time. You've been stocking your energy. You've been making really good choices for some of you. You've been making pretty good money. So hopefully you've been investing it wisely, or at least planning on what you're going to do with what you've saved. And that could be what's going on here. What are we going to do? What's the best decision for me? The devil is in the details. The devil card is here, and that's in the near future. Now, that's a Capricorn energy, and look at this guy. He's just grumpy, right? He wants to hold you down. You could be held back by money, all right? Somebody here could be toxic, or maybe you're thinking about doing something that's not very good for you, so we're definitely going to have to clarify him. And let me just pull a couple more cards here. Yeah, you're learning, you're growing. Your environment is changing. You are changing, actually, more you are changing than the environment. You've learned a lot of lessons and created a lot of boundaries. But overall, you do have the High Priestess, which is really just about your inner knowing that everything's going to work out and being at peace with that. You know, she knows everything. She is the three-eyed raven. She knows all the outcomes, and she really just trusts in herself and trusts in the universe. So let's see. Why is the Lovers here, please? Why is the Lovers here, please, for Virgo? I hate when two cards fall out. So I have the Moon, Cancer energy. Some books will say it's Pisces energy, but it's definitely water. So you could have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but there is something that you're afraid of. It's the fear of the unknown. It's fear of making the wrong decision. For some of you, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, because I do have the Page of Cups, which is a very imaginative, but very someone who cannot control their emotions. So make sure that you are not making decisions based on emotions only. You know, you're going to need to bring some logic and some logic and practical energy into that. Magicians here. There's a magician here. Just one. All right, two, I guess. Five of Swords. That's, you know, again, it could be just somebody who is saying or doing stuff to keep you down, or even you're lashing out at somebody. It could be someone that you live with, Four of Wands. You could be living with somebody, and right now it's almost like there's arguments. There's a lot of arguments. For others of you, if you're trying to decide about moving, creating a new, like maybe moving out on your own, and maybe somebody doesn't want you to, perhaps it's moving with a loved one, or just buying a house. This could be stalled because the right opportunity isn't coming. I think that there's a battle between your ego and your wallet. I don't know why I said that, but like, you know, you have, you want more than what you can afford at this time as well for some of you. So why the Hermit? That is you in your head with the Ace of Swords and the Tower. Awesome. Why the Hermit? Well, because there's a lot of truth. You're receiving a lot of truth that perhaps the things that you wanted aren't working out. Maybe plans are falling apart. Maybe unforeseen events that are... Oh, there's a husky. Maybe unforeseen events are opening truths that you didn't see about a person, about a situation, about, you know, again, if you're trying to purchase property or move somewhere new and you're coming to the realization like, you know, I really thought that this was going to be it, but it's just not practical. It's just not attainable, but everything is going to work out for you. You could also be coming up with a plan, okay? If something happened here that you didn't expect, that kind of knocked you on your ass, you know, you're going to have to bring some logic into that and, you know, see it for what it is and come and find out Ooh, for some of you, you are finding out truths. You're researching something as well. All right. Could it be about this Two of Cups? Is this a relationship? Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there's a lot of positivity coming into a relationship that you are forming or something that you have with another person, whether it's a coworker, a family member, a lover. Things are moving forward with that. What were you planning for? What was Virgo planning for in the past? They weren't really sure, but they were planning. They were just waiting around. They were seeing, they were collecting money. They are, that's good. That's good. They're just seeing what they have. They're not really taking a lot of action. They're taking a little bit of a pause on things in the past. But now I think that the universe is saying, okay, we got to move. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? The Devil energy, clarifying the Devil energy. Heart. So Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she definitely gets what she wants, right? She lives her authentic self without caring about what anybody else thinks. Matched with the Devil energy, I feel like this is saying that, you're going to get to a point where you're really going to just gain the confidence to get out from things that hold you down, because I believe that she could do that. The Queen of Wands. For some of you, you might be addicted to an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, specifically Aries. The devil really wants to hold you back. But I think that you are so hyper-focused on a new beginning that you're not going to allow that to happen. But part of that holding back is tempting you with other things. So if you're trying to make a plan, or if you're trying to save up for a house, or if you're trying to move, or if you're trying to start a new business, for some of you, that devil could also be, this Tower. Oh, but look, this vacation's on sale. Oh, but look at this. I think that this is a money reading. There's a lot of temptation around you that is saying, you know what you want, but you're not able to create it because you're being tempted by things. And I think that it's important for you to be able to get out from under that by being hyper-focused on your wants and your desires and focusing and saying, this is my goal. You're going to have, for some of you also, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, okay? Capricorn could be love bombing you or an earth sign of some type. There is a fear of the unknown. There's a fear of making the wrong decision here. So let me clarify a couple of these here. So we have that Aries energy again, and it's the leadership. You're putting in the work, creating, figuring out a way to perfect yourself, perfect your job, perfect your learning. Very guarded energy too at this time. And I do see a lot of guarded energy, and that could be good because you're protecting yourself, especially from temptation. But just make sure you're not letting the wrong ones. Make sure you're not just because you want to protect yourself. Make sure that you're not letting the right ones in, because you could be missing an opportunity. You've experienced a pretty big loss or someone around you. They're very strong. They're holding back a lot of their emotion at this time. And they're becoming a different person. We have the Strength card with the 5 of Cups and the Judgment. And I feel like this is moving from a place of loss, really holding back a lot of tears, and really becoming a new person. Because Judgment is about being a new person. It's like waking up from the dead, really. Part of this person around you may have died. If this isn't someone you know, this could be something that you're going through as well. you may have lost something very important to you. And you could have Leo in your chart as well. This is Scorpio. But there is a need to wake up. There is a need to continue being strong and move forward. You are a new person, and this is why we're making decisions about something new. You know, you've been saving up, you've been investing in yourself physically, mentally, your education. You've been trying to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, but something's still trying to hold you back. The High Priestess here is saying, you know, no matter what, you know that things are going to work out. She really trusts the universe. She knows everything that's going to happen. I got a ton of cards. I got Death, I got the Six of Cups, and I got Temperance. There's healing. There's change. Could be from something in the past. Generosity. There's a change that has occurred within you and the people around you. This is a time of healing, but also a time of doing new things, of becoming a new person, of creating a new bond. You could be experiencing this with a family member or someone from the past. You're trying to create balance in your life. And I believe that you're becoming more aware intuitively of things around you. So definitely pay attention to those intuitive downloads. Remember, we do have message in a bottle and also nature communicator. So I think that there's definitely something new that's coming in that's going to create a lot of balance. It is about allowing that change to happen and not fighting it. Page of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles, please. There we go. Seven of Cups, your head's in the clouds. Five of Pentacles. And then for some of you, again, you know, there is that confusion. That there is that fear of no support, the fear of no money, the fear of dreaming, having a multiple options. So there's that, having those multiple options, having that confusion, you need to put in a practical plan, okay? Because you don't want to lose all that you worked hard for. So make sure that you are staying away from temptation as well. This could also be something that is trying to seduce you too, okay? So careful of people that are trying to seduce you. That's the message I have for you, general. I hope it resonates, and I will see you guys all. I'm going to maybe be doing like love readings or something. We'll see. All right, bye guys.